I think Tuesday is going to be video day because I record a daily episode of Not a Straight Line Wednesday through to Monday, because I record it the day before before it's published, and then Wednesday is the conversation with a guest episode that drops on Wednesday. So Tuesdays I haven't been recording a daily episode. So how about a weekly video to add into the mix? Why not? It's my media platform. I can do with it the fuck that I want. And I can swear as well. So what I want to use this video for is to answer the question that Rachel Elnor Love asked in the first video of her Dragon's Guide to Business, which is I'm going through the beta program of that course. So she's kind of recording it and working it out. And day one, after we'd done a breathing exercise and kind of just got centered, is that if time and money were no object, what would you do with the rest of your life? Basically, was the question. And just to create the space to think really big and broad and like just your ideal life, basically. And I was really excited to see that question, because if you've listened to any of the daily episodes of the podcast, you will know that it's not, that question is not going, is, how can I say this? With all the work that I've done, starting from, a year and a half ago when maybe even longer, when I did the 25-year thinking framework, 25-year vision framework from Dan Sullivan. Talked about that. I talked about that in one of the videos on this channel right at the very beginning, and that was starting to think big. And then what I've done with incorporating that into, with ChatGPT's help, it must be said, into an ideal day, which I read to myself and I focus on, and the affirmations that I've been saying, is that it wasn't difficult for me to come up with an answer to that question. And if I could do nothing else for every day of the rest of my life, it would be to collaborate with other creatives, with other artists, whoever and however they might be. And it comes down to this desire, this idea that I had, and a desire that I have to create the largest worker-owned cooperative of artists in the world. And we represent each other, we care for each other, we collaborate with each other, we motivate each other. And this cooperative, it's global in scope and local in nature. And that's just coming to mind as I speak now. And what's really cool is that I had the idea, didn't have the idea, kind of like it started to well up in me a couple of years ago as I was reflecting on the 25-year vision and sort of getting clear about that. And in natural Pete energy, I tried to kind of force that through then, and got a couple of people kind of interested, but nothing came of it. And now, in the fullness of time, as I've slowed down and aware of my ADHD and being more deliberate about actions taken, I'm now collaborating with Katie McGee, who is currently a primary school teacher. On Friday, she's handing her notice in, and she'll be a full-time writer. And she's so you're seeing this on YouTube. If you look at the playlist, the daily self-tapes, most of the self-tapes that I'll be recording over the next year, and maybe longer if I continue the practice, are written by Katie. So she's exercising her creative skill, muscle, practicing it and getting ever better at creating characters and creating micro stories, and maybe some of those micro stories from a self-tape will turn into a short film, which might then turn into a feature film, or might be a one-man play, or who knows. But the point is that Katie and I are the initial, I don't know whether founding members is the right term, but the Second Chance Cooperative has started, and we're two artists that are collaborating. We've actually decided to take one of Katie's, she wrote it as a short play. When I read it, I saw it as a short film, and we're going to make that film. And yeah, so when time and money is no object, what I'm involved in is the largest worker-owned cooperative of artists in the world. And that just fills me with so much joy to think that I will spend my days collaborating with creative people. And it's currently happening elsewhere as well. So, for example, with Nick O'Brien on the Hostery podcast, and helping him get that going, producing that for him, just such a creative dude. And his heart is for musicians. So I don't know what the so is there, just that I know what I want to build and what I want to be part of. I know what I want to be part of, and I know that it doesn't exist. So I'm going to co-create it with other creatives that also want the same thing. And there will be people who see it and who currently feel trapped for whatever reason, metaphorically or literally or emotionally or physically, maybe trapped in a physical prison, or maybe trapped in a job that they feel they can't get out of because it pays the bills and everything. But they know that what exists in the Second Chance Cooperative, that's their people. That's who they should be with, and then there's. I suspect my inclination is that there will be an opportunity for you, if you feel, watching this, if you feel like you're in that position, you'll be able to work with me directly, with me as your coach, and I will help you with that transition from full-time employment or post-incarceration into the Second Chance Cooperative, where you'll be financially and creatively free, and really living Ashley Harvey's mantra that I talked about a couple of days ago on the podcast. I'm doing work that I love that makes me permanently and financially secure, and that is true for me, and can be true for you too. So that's the first video done. Going to get it up on YouTube, and see you tomorrow if you listen to the podcast, or tomorrow if you watch my self-tapes, or next week if you're just watching these videos. So see you then. Love you. Bye.